still haven't finished your last one, you can't.
I'm drinking...
Actually, you want to open that one for me?
I'm drinking all 3 of these drinks.
And you can... Do you want to get another one?
Why?
Because you're drinking all three of them.
You want me to open this for you?
No, you don't have to. I got this one. It's all good.
What?
You open that when you're ready.
Yeah, fair. My name's Alex Campbell.
And I'm Mark Palmer.
And you're watching Dissecting Trek. The basic plot of this episode is some guy ages in reverse and then dies.
I actually really enjoyed this episode. You know,
so did I.
I kind of came home like, it's the first season, next gen episode, whatever. Press play, and I don't remember this episode at all. So I was watching it. I'm like, holy crap. Okay, I was like, I'm probably gonna, because it was on my breaks. I'm like, I might zone in and out or sleep or whatever. But no, I was intrigued. I was like, holy crap, this is cool. And I knew the actor too, so that was kind of nice.
I don't know.
I knew him he's in The Mentalist. I knew he's in one episode, but I'm like, I know those eyes. I didn't recognize him until he got young though.
Yeah, he is a good actor actually.
And look at me, Annie, look at me. I'm strong, I'm alert, fit. I'm fitter than you are, and I'm getting younger.
Well, he's a really compelling actor. He was able to draw me in, and the story in general. Especially the editing and the music cues and the pace of it, that's a really good pace. The way the suspension ramps up and everything is slowly revealed. Yeah.
I did enjoy it. I mean, admittedly, when he was old as fuck, his emoting was pissing me off. He's like, oh, well, they clearly can't see the emotion on my face, so I'll do this when I talk.
Now you tell me what the hell is going on.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, this cunt.
Yeah, and the makeup wasn't great, which is fair enough because the show's 30 years old and it's TNG. It's not a high budget
makeup.
movie. Yeah. And considering that it slowly transitioned, there were 3 or 4 phases of it getting younger.
I thought at one point, he's not going to get younger, but he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he was an actual 30-year-old guy with him. But yeah, the fact that it slowly transitioned from old to young with a few transition points is okay, no, they tried. They really tried. And yeah, it's better than getting an old actor and making him look young. Because all the big stuff is at the end when he's young.
Yeah. No, it was really good. No, I looked at the prosthetics and I'm like, TNG. You know? And
made you feel warm and welcome.
And fuzzy.
Yeah.
It was good. He was... just the emoting.
Yeah.
He did cut that back as soon as he actually had a face.
Yeah.
Which was good. And he even cut back this whole walk that he was doing where he's like... I guess he's sophisticated or whatever.
Yeah.
But what I felt like, what I'm curious about, he's clearly a diplomat, right?
Yes, they established that.
He seemed extremely aggressive. I was wondering if that was the drugs or if that's actually what he's like. Obviously they never tell you.
Yeah.
I like to think it was the drugs.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Although, well, yeah, we'll get into it later, but it happens a bit later. But yeah, he ends up being a piece of shit. Now and in the past.
Yeah.
So basically...
He's somebody who made a mistake as a human being.
Yeah, it's a pretty big mistake.
I mean, but at the time, he does it... It doesn't seem like the right move, but in the pressure of the situation he might have been in, I can see.
I mean, I've fucked up before, pretty bad.
But it's never been caused a 45-year war, right?
Yeah, a civil war that took So basically, what we're talking about, because none of you know what the fuck we're talking about, is this guy calls from this planet and is like, I want to talk to Admiral Mark.
Yeah! His name's Mark, and in case you guys don't know, I'm Mark too. I don't introduce myself every episode.
Admiral Mark Jameson. Because he brokered the treaty 40 years ago. And basically, it turns out that his interpretation of the Prime Directive was to give everyone guns and start a civil war.
Yeah, okay, I didn't.
And the other guy wanted revenge. It wasn't about, we need this diplomat to solve the problem because he solved it last time. It was, I need to kill this guy because he started a civil war by giving everybody guns. Here's guns, guns,
Does that not
guns.
kind of sound like what started the whole fucking, like, September 11, like, issues? You know, America gave the Taliban guns. That's kind of what happened.
Well, yeah, the American government has, in the Middle East, armed two sides of war. Yeah, they've done that exact same thing. Like the Sunnis and the
look what
Shiites.
happened.
Yeah. Hundreds of years of civil war. Although there's a lot of things going on in the Middle East, I wouldn't just blame America.
No. I'm just saying it's familiar.
Yeah.
And some of it's made it feel more real.
Yeah.
All it takes is one person to fuck up a decision.
That's true, especially if they're like I guess he was a captain back then. He's an admiral now.
Yeah. But honestly, like, he's one of the old things when the admiral, I'm like, oh yeah, but when he was younger, I just couldn't take the admiral thing seriously. Picard, I just started Picard to him like, fuck you, you're not an admiral anymore, you're like fucking 13.
Yeah, so there's this great slow unraveling of how nefarious his character is. He's introduced and it's like, something's off, all the music is like...
Yes, there was always that off.
Yeah.
Like, there was that one moment with music, which is awesome, so I don't normally notice too much of that, where it was just, it literally, like, it's something he said, I can't remember what it was, and then it cut to the Enterprise, but the music just felt really mysterious.
Yeah.
Which was
ethereal,
good. I'm like, cool.
Atmospheric.
Yeah. It's like, I was, I don't know about ethereal, but yeah. Like just, sinister.
Yeah, there you go.
But not overlying? I don't know.
It was subtle?
Yeah.
Subtly
but
sinister.
enough to, like, you know...
Spark your interest. Catch your attention.
Yeah. Shit in the bag. No.
Words. We're saying words, Mark.
Words. I've already had a few beers, so...
I'm feeling this glass with half a bottle of wine.
Just a routine medical checkup. Ship's regulations.
Basically, it rolls on, and it's revealed that he's received these drugs from this alien race, which...
I love his logic behind this. It's like, oh, okay, so you're supposed to take it over a period of 2 years. I got enough for me and enough for my wife. And I took it all! I was like, oh, but, you know, this mission's really important. I want to be young for it. I'll fucking take mine. And I'll take hers in one go.
Yeah.
It's not only did he mention that it was already life-threatening.
Yeah.
And he's not sure how it reacts
if you take it
to
normally.
alien races.
Yeah.
But I'll just take all.
Yeah. So there's this running theme of like trying to recapture your youth when you're done and dusted, or reliving the past when that moment is gone is a negative thing. I think Picard,
he mentions it, at
the end in a little wrap up.
You may be getting old or whatever, but you get wisdom and all this sort of shit, which is so true.
I think I wrote it down. This episode was about something, Mark. You remember when Star Trek had themes?
Not just pew pew?
Themes? Wasn't just Romulan and Legolas cutting people's heads off? The quest for youth is so futile. Age and wisdom have their benefits. A theme. And basically, so he takes his drugs, he takes his wife's drugs.
He didn't even ask her if she wanted them.
No, he didn't tell her about any of this. He starts having these attacks.
What if she actually does want to get young? I guess I bet she wouldn't. But imagine if she did.
I think he does say, I'll get some more!
Yeah, but he died.
He died.
So he couldn't, even if he wanted to.
He doesn't want to get young now. Everyone was kind of like, dude, this is right.
I'm not Picard. Like, even though there was so little changing in his facial expressions, you could tell he was just like, I'm fucking judging you.
And Beverly, this whole episode was like, what the fuck is going on? This isn't right. This shouldn't be happening.
Captain, no one recovers from Iverson's disease. There's no known cure. There have been no cases where it's gone into remission. I have never heard of any therapy that would produce results like that.
And how do you account for it?
I can't.
It gets to a point, though, where, like, he's obviously crazy, and he's revealed to Picard that his interpretation of the Prime Directive was to give these two warring civilizations drugs that we don't know what are doing to, like, his psyche or his body. Well, actually, they know that the drugs are having negative effects on his psyche and his body.
Well, I don't know because I don't know him. He could have been crazy to begin with.
It's obvious that he's crazy.
I mean, he's an admiral though. I mean, if this was like the Picard series, it makes sense that he was crazy.
Well, yeah, this is, I think, the first time in TNG with the evil admiral trope. It's come up in TOS a few times. But yeah, he tells Picard he gave guns to everybody. That's his idea of the Prime Directive.
But he didn't tell straight away.
No. And like it gets to a point where like Picard and Beverly, they should have been like, no, you're not in your right mind. We have the power to say you're medically unfit for this position. Even admirals, a doctor is able to tell you. There's several times in TNG where like Picard's like, I'm the captain, and Beverly's like, no.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you're being impeded by medical situations. I can override this easily. Sit the fuck down. They should have done this to this guy. Because they go down on this planet, it's like, I remember these tunnels from 40 years ago. And Jake's like, the tunnels have changed. They walk around, the tunnels have changed.
Can I just say...
It's like, stop him. He's crazy!
He is, but I was just like, I just watched the 2 episodes of Picard the night before. And then every time I watch Picard, and then I see Data, it's like...
I'm like that with Patrick Stewart as...
No, there was that too, but I love Data, you know.
Data's great.
And the way they talk about him in Picard, when they talk about Data, they get it.
There was like 2 or 3 moments where they had watched TNG, I guess.
Mostly the one episode in which I liked.
Yeah, the Troy
episode,
one.
The
one that had nothing to do with the ancient androids coming back.
One that had nothing to do with the story.
Nothing to do with the narrative. It was just an hour of nice emotional moments with Data. Troy.
Yeah. And it just felt like she described Data like 100%.
I mean, yeah, they'd watched TNG, which is surprising because it wouldn't seem like they'd ever watched TNG.
Yeah, but yeah, so I was just like, he got fuck all screen time. I'm like, you're my boy, Data.
It was weird because Mark
Hamill,
Jameson.
It's like a beer.
Yeah, Jameson is the Scotch.
It's a Scotch.
Liqueur. It's
some sort of alcoholic beverage.
It is. He's the guest star in this episode, but he's the main character.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
Picard's a secondary character.
Yeah, Picard, Troy. No, Troy's not even in at all. But Picard.
She said, Beverly, I can basically see what everyone else could see.
I was just looking at her boobs when she said that.
Dude, I love the way. Okay, I love the way when they were showing the faces up, they had to have the camera just low enough to show her cleavage.
Admiral, are you suggesting the terrorists want arms?
The 80s, boy.
Hey, it was good cleavage. Like in this particular episode, it was really good cleavage.
Yeah. What were we saying?
That Troy had buckled.
Oh, that this guest star is actually the main character of this story, and Picard and
I love
Beverly
the way they can do that.
Take a sidestep, and he's a good actor. Same with his wife. Like they were good actors, or compelling and engaging actors.
Yeah.
And
that's what made it such a good episode.
Yeah, by the end he gets down to the planet and Picard's like, it's that guy. It's like, it's not that guy. It's like, it's that guy. He shows him pictures
he still doesn't believe him.
Yeah, then he shows him
though, from his point of view, I would not believe it either.
Yeah, I mean, he would be...
Because
he's 80 years old.
It's sci-fi, we like, okay, it makes sense, it's sci-fi. But to him, this is the world, and everything is real.
Yeah.
And this guy is an old as fuck guy, and now he's like fucking 20.
This is the man I want. Here, comes. Look.
It's just like, that doesn't... No, I wouldn't believe it either. Like, fuck off, Picard. Bullshit.
No way, man. Yeah, and basically, he comes to the conclusion, it is just war criminal that fucked over my planet. I'm going to kill you. No, I'm going to watch you die in pain. Because at this point in time, his organs are imploding.
Yeah,
they're reverting to like an infancy. That like to when he was a child, and like he's all sweaty. The actor's doing a great job.
He's not able to shrink.
He's all fucked up.
About aging, when you're an adult, you don't generally grow. You still stay the same, you just get older. But your body, his bone structure couldn't shrink because of the drug.
But his organs begin to shrink.
Yeah, his organs, they're muscle. So I guess that somewhat makes sense. But, yeah, and that's...
He took too much. That
would be an excruciating way.
They
and he's still saying his dialogue.
I gotta relive the past.
Drinking.
I gotta be an admiral like I used to be. And yeah, Owen's like, I'm gonna shoot you. It's like, no, I'm just gonna watch you die.
No. No, my revenge will be in seeing you live like this.
And his wife beams down. There's actually this like.
And he watched. I like the way he kind of watched him, and he's just like, "Okay, yeah, you can have the hostages back now. That was fucked up." Like,
and he kind of praises him at the end. He's like, "No, he was a good guy."
Yeah.
Watches him brutally die.
Well, that was a brutal way for someone to go.
Oh yeah. It was kind of like radiation poisoning, where like your organs liquefy. They just kind of break down within you. She was Chernobyl. That is a dark.
I want to. I just gotta actually download it. And...
Yeah, because it's on HBO. You can't just. You gotta have Foxtel. But who the fuck has Foxtel these days?
Yeah.
$45 a month to watch ads.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Ads.
I'm surprised they're still doing that, considering Netflix is just like $10.
You would think that like nobody. There's an older generation that were subscribed.
Not for long.
So yeah, his wife comes down. They have this little emotional moment, which actually worked for me.
The way she's saying golden hair and shit.
Yeah, and she's like, it's all grey now. It's like it's still gold in my eyes. I'll cut it in here.
Annie with the golden hair.
Flatterer. It's green now.
I see only the gold.
And then basically we get the stereotypical TOS TNG wrap up where Riker and Picard on the bridge.
Just discussing what was wrong with the situation.
They give a brief overview of the themes and ideals within the narrative. Well, this is what this episode was about.
It's perfect closure to the whole thing, you know?
Roll credits.
A
good season 1 episode.
When you were saying golden hair, I can't hear that without thinking Game of Thrones now.
Oh, there's a Ned in the book.
Yeah, when it was good.
I don't remember, Mark. I remember when Game of Thrones was good. Thank you all for watching. Really bad guys. Let's in the comments. That's what we do. We make sounds and then we ting.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be long, long